guys, welcome back to my channel, and we back with another video today, period. So today I am going to be doing a story time. Yes, I got a lot of story times, they all crazy, but this one is different, y'all. So this is gonna be a story time about the time that I went on the worst date ever. So if you want to know what happened, keep watching, period. So it's only one person in this story for real, so we're not gonna give him a fake name. We just gonna do what it do, okay? So I used to work at this clothing store. I'm not gonna say the clothing store because that's not important. So one day, this was last summer that I met this person. So I was working, he came in with his friend. So I didn't see them come in, honestly, but I know I was at the register, and when they was coming to ring out their stuff, I was ringing them out. So, you know, he was asking me a whole bunch of questions like, oh, where are you from? How old are you? Like, whatever. So I told him all that, and he was just like, I really want to get your number. Like, I think you so bad, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know how dudes be when they be trying to bag you. Like, they just be extra hype. Like, okay. So I was kind of just like, no, because at the time I really wasn't interested in like trying to get to know nobody. So his friend was in the background being mad extra, like, yeah, like, talk to my bro, like, we getting money, we ain't no regular dudes, like, get her, bro, tell her to stop acting. Like, I was just like, boy, like, why are you even right here? Like, are you trying to talk to me, or is he trying to talk to me? Because you don't need to be right here. You're not even buying nothing, so why is you like, why is you so close? So at my job, we had like little headsets, and our managers, they used to be watching us like a hawk. So I'm hearing them on the headset. She talking about some, do you know him? Like, if not, you need to get him up out of the store. So me getting irritated by them and him already being annoying, I was just like, you know what, let me just give him my number so he can leave, because I don't want to hear their mouth and I want him to go, honestly. So I gave him my number. Okay, boom, he left. So we talked or whatever for like a few days. It was cool. Like, he was a cool person. Like, he didn't have a bad personality. He wasn't annoying. He was actually kind of cool. So this was on a weekend, because I usually had like early morning shifts on like Saturdays. So I know this was a weekend, like 6 o'clock in the morning early. So I had to work that Friday, and he asked me, was like, do you want to do something when you get off work? And like I said, he wasn't a bad person. Like, he was a cool person. So I was just like, yeah, sure, we can do something. So he asked me where did I stay at. I told him, and off the rip, he was kind of just like being like weird. He was just like, oh, he's like, he was just being weird about it. He was just like, oh, and I didn't know like why he was like being so weird about it until he came and got me. So I got off work like 3 something that day, and he didn't come get me till like 5. So I guess I took a long time to come outside, and as soon as I got in the car, he just started giving me attitude. He was just like, oh, I told you I don't mess with this area. He was like, I got dudes out here that don't fuck with me, and you gonna get me caught up. I was just like, first of all, relax. Cause I was like, nobody is worried about you. And first of all, my block is full of white people. So what are you even talking about? These white folks is not worried about you. So I was already annoyed by that, because I was just like, he doing too much. Like, so we had went, like, if you live in Philly, you know what South Street is. So we went there. We went to this little ice cream place. So it was cool. We sat there. We was talking, getting to know each other. Like I said, the vibe was cool. He was a really funny person. He was a really cool person. So he asked me, was I hungry? I really wasn't hungry. So he was like, he was hungry. He wanted to go get some food. So I was just like, okay, fine. So we went to like this Jamaican restaurant that I guess like he knew the people that owned the place. I don't know. That's what he told me pretty much. So he knew the people that owned the place, and he got himself some food, and he was just like, you sure you don't want nothing? He was like, you can have some of my food if you really like not starving. I was like, no, I'm good. So when we get to this restaurant, you know, the vibe is still there. It's cool. He asking me about my past relationships, whatever. Making it seem like he was really interested in being my man, but he wasn't, y'all. Keep that in mind. So he was asking me all these questions about my previous relationship. And then he was just like, I really like you. I really like your vibes. I really like your energy. You know, I don't want this day to end, pretty much. So it's like, well, I gotta come to an end. So I don't know what you're talking about. So he was just like, no, I mean, like, I want you to spend the night with me. So my first like thought was like, boy, I just met you, and this is our first time actually hanging out in person, and you want me to spend the night with you? So I was just like, nah, like I don't really know you like that, like, and I'm not trying to give you the wrong impression. Like if I come to your crib and you feel like we gonna do something. And he was like, no, you know how dudes be all Joe. Like he was just like, no, it's not even like that. Like he was just like, I just want to vibe with you. Like I really like you. Blah 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 blah. Lying, y'all. Like lying. So he get all hyped talking about that's not even what I want. Like it was, I'm not even that type of bull. Like I'm just like, okay. So I kept saying no because like I told y'all before, I really was not trying to get invested into nobody. He was a cool guy, but like I'm good. Like so I kept telling him no. He kept asking, whatever. So eventually he finished eating, and we leaving. At this point the day is coming to an end. It was like nighttime. So I was ready to go home because like I said, I did have to wake up early the next day. So we get in his car and he's just sitting there. And mind you, this is a Friday, so South Street is really, really packed anyway, like as far as like traffic. So we just sit in the car. I was just like, you gonna start the car? And he was just like, man, like I'm really feeling some type of way. He was like, I really want to spend more time with you. I really want you to come to my crib. Like I'm not gonna do nothing, blah 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 blah. So I'm just like, I'm letting you know now, like I'm not on that type of time with you. Like so if I come to your crib, we just gonna chill. He was like, yeah, that's cool, like that's fine. I didn't really want to go to his crib, but I was like, he's just gonna keep asking me. But I was like, whatever, like we already got an understanding that we not doing nothing, so you know it's cool. So I told him I had to go home and get some clothes because I wasn't gonna have time for him to drop me off in the morning. I had to be at work at 6 o'clock, like, and it was already like 10 something. So I was like, I just gotta go get some stuff. So we go back to my house. I go inside, grab me some clothes, whatever. So I come back outside, and before we even pull off, like before I even get in the car, I'm telling him, I'm just like, bro, do not try nothing, okay? I'm telling you now, don't try nothing. He was like, come on, I already told you I'm not on that type of time, let's go. Like you already know I'm not comfortable in this area. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we get in the car. First of all, I was already tired. This man wanted to make a million stops. Like he making stops, chopping it up with his people, and I'm just like, I'm in the car. Like he introducing me as his girl, y'all. Like I was just like, everybody introduced me to, hey, how you doing? Like okay, I'm not your girl, but I'm not gonna even embarrass you, so I'm gonna let you have your little shine or whatever you trying to do, whatever. So finally we get to his crib, and y'all, he told me to wait in the car. I'm just like, for what? Like, so I was waiting in the car for like 15 minutes, I kid you not. So, and number one, he didn't tell me that he lived with anybody. So I was under the impression, because he was older than me, I was under the impression that he lived by himself. So yeah. So finally he come back to the car. He tell me to come on. We go in the house. I walk inside. His grandma, his elderly grandma, is sitting on the couch. She looking at me. I'm looking at her like. So I speak to her or whatever. This bitch just look at me. So I'm just like, maybe she didn't hear me. Okay, so I was like, I am a little quiet, you know. So I was like, hey, she ain't say nothing. So I walked in a little further. I was like, how you doing? You a little old, maybe you can't hear. She still ain't say nothing. She looking at me dead in my face, not saying nothing. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like I was raised to speak when I come into somebody's house. Like I'm not about to just come in this lady's house and not say nothing to her. But I was like, she not gonna say nothing back to me. Okay, cool. It is what it is. So we go upstairs. I didn't say nothing about his grandma because I really didn't care. I was like, that was a little rude, but it is what it is. You know, this is her house. She don't gotta speak if she don't want to. So we go upstairs. He changed his clothes. I changed my clothes. So we lay down. And y'all, I was already mad uncomfortable because his room was so small. Like he had this huge bed in this little bitty room. He had a dresser, this huge bed, and a TV. Like, and all in this small ass shoebox of a room. So I was just like, I'm a claustrophobic person. I don't like to be in small spaces. So I was a little annoyed by that, but I was just like, I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. So maybe like an hour goes by. I'm getting ready to fall asleep. This man starts trying to rub on me and kiss on me. Mind you, he was doing this all day, but I was kind of just like I was kind of like dubbing him like, no, like, come on now. I don't know where your mouth been. Don't kiss me, period. So he was trying to rub on me and kiss on me. So I'm just like, no, what are you doing? So he was just like, come on, like, don't play with me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm just like, what? Like, y'all, now I'm kind of confused because I'm just like, what is he implying right now? Like, what's really going on? So he's still trying to, you mean? So he started trying to put his hands down my pants. I was like, okay. I see what's going on now. I was just like, no, we already talked about this. This is not gonna happen. So y'all, I swear it was like a light switch flipped in him. So he just immediately started like violating. This nigga like, so what the f you come over here for? He was just like, this ain't no the sleepover. We grown. You come to my house, you already know what it is. He was like, we're not doing this. He was just like, you already know what's up. Like, stop playing with me. I'm like, who is you talking to? Like, who are you talking to? And I was like, no, I don't know what's going on. I was like, because before I even came over here, we already had an agreement. So I'm not doing nothing with you. So y'all, I guess he had a little attitude when he stopped talking to me or whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. So he thought he was being slick. So he texted somebody on his phone. First off, he was texting two people. I'm assuming one was a female and one was a guy, because the dude that he was texting, he was like, bro, send me some money so I can get this girl Uber home, because I'm not spending no more money on her today. So I'm just like, first of all, you bought me a $7 ice cream bowl and that was it. You bought yourself some food because I told you I wasn't hungry. So what you mean you're not spending no more money on me today? You spent $7. Do you want your funky $7 back? Like, I was just like, all that money, what? I was just like, okay. So I guess the dude didn't send him no money, and he was texting the girl, like, because I guess he was planning on, I was leaving. So he was like, he gonna hit somebody else to come through. Like, I was just like, okay, cool. So he tried again after I see him texting whoever. He tried to, again, and I still wasn't having it. So he got a little irritated. He was like, man, you know what? You can get the fuck out. He said it just like that. You can get the fuck out. So I was just like, I was shocked. I was like, he playing with me. He not serious. I was like, okay. He a little upset. I'm gonna let him be upset. But it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and you kicking me out your crib. Like, are you serious? Are you dead ass? So I started laughing because I'm thinking like he joking. And he was like, bruh, he was like, you can get out. Like, you can get out. He was like, I don't know what you thought you was coming over here for. He was like, but you not my girl. He was just like, we're not gonna just lay up like this, no sleepover. You can go. I was just like, I was shocked. Because I was like, first of all, ain't nobody ever talked to me like that. Ain't nobody ever disrespect me like that. So I was just like, oh. So this is the real you. This is the real you. Okay, cool. So I was just like, I wasn't gonna do no arguing. I guess he thought like him trying to tell me to get out was gonna make me change my mind. But I was like, nah, like, I'm gonna go. So I started changing back into my clothes. I'm, requesting my Uber to get on. And this man gets mad because I'm getting myself to leave. So he like, so you really gonna leave? He was like, so you really like, this is childish. Like, we adults. Like, why can't we just, sir, I don't know you. Okay, I don't know what you have. I don't know who you've been with. You already told me that you can have any girl you want while you was mad. You had an attitude and you finna tell a girl to come over right now. So I know you nasty. So I'm cool. Like, and I'm not gonna be somewhere where I'm uncomfortable. Like, he was like, you got to leave. You got to go to work in like 3 hours. Just stay. No, I don't give a damn if I was going to work in an hour. I'm out. 30 minutes, I'm out. Like, I was like, I'm cool. Like, I'm about to go. Like, this is weird. You're weird and you're disrespectful. So he's trying to convince me to stay now. I'm like, nah. So my Uber outside, I'm like, all right, I'm out. So I go downstairs. His grandma's still sitting downstairs. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, why is your old ass grandma still up? So I'm looking at her. She looking at me. Just like when I walked in, I'm like, what's up? Like, what's good? Yeah, I'm out. What's good? You got something to say? Your grandson disrespectful. What's good? Because I beat you up too, old lady. Don't play with me. So they had like this military ass door. Like, they had all these locks on their door. I'm just like, fuck y'all in a bomb shelter. Like, why y'all got all these locks on your door? So I'm struggling trying to get the door open because they got mad locks on their door. Like, and his grandma was saying something, but like, I really wasn't listening to her because I was just like, lady, I don't even like you because I came in here and spoke. You ain't saying nothing, and then you looking at me like you got a problem. So I'm not even listening to the old ass lady. So he run downstairs. I hear his feet coming down the stairs. I'm like, oh my god. So he like moved me to the side and trying to like yank the locks open because he really trying to get me outside. So I'm just like, I stopped. I was just like, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. Like, because he was trying to make it seem like he was trying to hurry up and get me out the house. I was just like, I can leave myself. Like, what's up with you? Like, you're not about to put your hands on me. I told him straight out, like, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. He was like, I'm just trying to help you out so you can go. So I'm walking out the door. He tried to like close the door on me, y'all. I'm just like, this nigga is really a female. Like, how petty are you? You trying to close the door on me? Sir, I'm leaving. You don't gotta do all that. Like, I'm like, you lucky my Uber right here because if it wasn't, we would have really rumbled. Like, really rumbled. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's up with you? So I get into my Uber. As soon as I get into my Uber, I don't waste no time. I block him on Instagram. I block his number. I block him on everything, y'all. Because I was just like, something is really wrong with him mentally. Like, it's nothing that I could have did or I would have said that probably would have, like, made him normal. Because even if I probably would have, he probably still would have probably, like, the next day never talked to me again. So I'm just like, no, like, I don't even know you. And you thought I was about to sleep with you? Sorry, unprotected at that. I was like, nah. You're bugging, sir. So yeah, we haven't talked since then. I haven't seen him since then. Whatever. I didn't plan on seeing him ever again. So it is what it is. If you see this, sir, you are a weirdo. Like, I don't even care. Like, he probably is gonna see this. I don't know. Cause him, I know some people that he know apparently, so he probably will like see this. But it is what it is. What's good? Like, what's really good? Period. But anyway, yeah, that was my worst date, by far my worst date. And never again will I go to a dude's house, like, unless he's my man. Like, if he's not my man, I'm not coming to your crib. Don't ask me. Sorry. We're not doing that, okay? Period. So I hope you guys like this video. If you want more story times, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. And hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Not even close with family, why the fuck would I want friends? Let's go. Fuck the ones who talking, bitch, I'm lit. Alright. $1 million worth of cars, no lease, no rent. I'm only 20.